Hey everyone, and welcome to the very first of the Thunder Thigh Thursday videos. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you will know that I have quite big legs, and if you follow me on Instagram as well, you'll see my pictures go up on there. I don't have the skinniest of legs. I never will do. I've come to the realization that I won't. So I work my legs quite hard, and I try to do legs at least twice a week. So this video is going to be all about my favorite leg workouts, all the favorite moves that I can do at home that help the legs, help the thighs, help the quads, help the glutes, just to give you more of a shape, more of a nice firm thigh. I love bigger legs. I love, you know, a good shape in a leg looks brilliant. So for years and years and years, I prayed, I wished, I hoped that I could have these skinny little legs with the thigh gap that everybody used to absolutely love. And now, you know, it's all about the bum, and it's all about the thighs that meet. The thigh gap is going out of fashion. So I'm in my element at this time. You know, I'm one of those girls that don't have a thigh gap, never will have a thigh gap, and I still have areas of my legs that I'm not quite happy with, but I work with it, I deal with it, and I'm quite happy with how they look at the minute. I do still have little bits of cellulite. I do still have bits in the middle of my leg that, you know, the little pouches of fat. I know a lot of women have mentioned that to me, that they have these pouches of fat in the middle of their legs that they just want to get rid of. But what I've found over the years and over the trials and the tests that I've done is that you can't spot fat reduce. You can't pick an area of your body that you want to lose fat from. It will come off when it's ready to come off. So I've found that my legs are the hardest to lose any fat from. They're the bits of my body that take the longest to see any difference in. So starting to lose weight, I notice it first in my face, then in my chest area and my arms, then my stomach goes down, and then my legs and my calves, my bum. All of that is the bit that has taken the longest for me to see any form of result in. And I'm just now at the stage where I can see my quads popping through. I can see that my bum is a little bit perkier. I've lost a lot of my bum width, shall we say, but it's now sticking out a little bit more. So I've tried a lot of things, and I have found that certain things have helped me, certain things don't really do anything for me. So I'll talk you through the bits that I do like, and on my website I will put some more information on there of the bits that I do, and I'll also be putting posts on the website of how to do the right kind of squat, how to do the right form of lunge, because I've been in certain classes at gyms, and I've watched certain videos where people actually aren't doing them right, and they're not going to get any benefit. If you're not doing the right kind of squat or the right kind of lunge, you're not going to see any benefit really. You're just moving your body. So there are certain ways to do them so that you get a bit more of a benefit from them. But my kind of favorite leg workouts is what this video is all about. And then starting next week, which is where all the proper exercise videos are going to be coming up. So next week I will do some videos of those certain leg movements being done. So I will do videos of the right squat, the right kind of lunge, the right kind of donkey kicks, all of those things. I'll be putting them up on there so that you can see the right way to do them and where you should be feeling the work. So you should feel your muscles kicking in when you're doing a certain exercise. It's all about your mind to muscle engagement. And if you think about your certain muscle that you want to work, you will begin to be able to work it better. I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger who was the first one to mention about mind to muscle movements and mind to muscle connection, and it's really important. And I've found that over the past few years of training and going to gyms and coming back and doing home workouts, that my mind muscle connection has gotten better. It's gotten to the point where I can tense the muscle that I'm thinking of tensing. Some people I know, they can't do it. They can't tense certain muscles, but I've managed to get to a point where I'm quite good at doing that. So the more you practice, the more you train, you will start to see results. So if you're starting out and you've been to the gym for a full week and you haven't seen a difference, please don't give up. Keep going, keep on trekking. Basically, keep pushing yourself, keep doing it. Keep making it so that it hurts every single time, because we only see results when we push ourselves, and when we feel that pain is when we see the results. If you get to a stage where you're comfortable and you're not sweating and you're not feeling the pain, you're not working hard enough. You need to do more. So like I said in my Transformation Tuesday video, I think it was, I love nothing more than getting sweaty after a workout. I love the pain. I love the feeling afterwards where you can't really walk after a leg workout, and it sounds quite sadistic, but I do. I love the pain. You know it's a good pain. You know you've worked your muscles really, really hard, and you've kicked in a few muscles that you probably didn't know you had as well. So my favourite leg workouts, or my favourite leg moves that I've found, there's quite a few that I love, and some of them are what they call a compound movement and some are isolation. So a compound is a movement that will use a variation of muscles when you're doing that. So for example, a squat, that is for your legs, but when you're doing a squat, you're not only engaging your legs, but you engage your glutes, you engage your hams, your calves, your abs, you engage a lot of your muscles, because they're the ones that will support you. Now, an isolation movement is more of a, if you're at the gym, on the leg extension machine. So you are extending your legs whilst pushing up a weight which is resting on your feet. So that tends to be an isolation one, because you're focusing on the thighs, the thigh muscles, and not a lot else is kicking in. So they're your differentiations between a compound and an isolation. Now, isolations can be quite hard to do at home. A lunge is more towards the isolation, but it does have an element of compound in there, because you do kick in the glutes if you get them right. So my favourite leg workouts, I love to do squats, and when I say squat, I have now changed from doing a basic squat to literally being able to get my arse to the grass, basically. And I put that in one of my posts on Fat Girl Fit Mum. I can get my bum right down low, and the further you can go down in a squat, the more you're going to see an impact. Because as you go further down, keeping your back straight, you have to put more effort on the up. So your muscles engage more, they kick in more, and you'll see your bum and everything begin to work. So squats are one of my favourite ones. A lunge is one of my favourite ones, and I think I prefer walking lunges than anything else. Now, if I go to the gym, I'll get a big bar, and I can walk lunge with a 30 kilo bar currently. So I get the 30 kilos, and I'll do 15 walking lunges there, 15 walking lunges back, and I'll do that for around 3 to 4 sets of that. So 3 to 4 sets there and back, 15 each way. It sounds a lot, but remember, I've been going to the gym and I've been working out at home, and I've been training a lot for about 4 years now, so I've built up my ability. Beforehand, I couldn't lift 10 kilos, I couldn't do it, but I've managed to get my strength up, and especially the strength in my legs, because they are quite big. They're one of my biggest muscle groups that I have. In fact, everybody, it's the biggest muscle group that you have. So squats and walking lunges are my two favourite, and I find that doing the walking lunges really helps to kick in my glutes. I managed to kick my glutes in because you push through the heel and you kick your glutes in at that time as well. So they're the two favourites that I have. If I'm at the gym, there is a lot of equipment that I love at the gym, and there's a lot of equipment that I use differently to how it should be used. So I do the leg extensions. I love those because they really kick in my quads. They really kick in the thigh muscle, if that's how you want to describe them. They're the top parts of your legs, so they really kick in during the time of the leg extension. And so I'll do leg extensions. I'll go and do some squats on either the assisted squat machine, or I'll do it with the ones with the free weights, and I'll just do some squats right down low, bringing it back up. And then I'll do walking lunges. I love to do glute bridges. So that is the one where you lie on the floor, bend your knees, and lift your bum up, really lift. And as you get to the top, you squeeze your bum, you squeeze your butt cheeks as tight as you can, and then bring them back down. And I do generally 4 sets of 20 of those. And what I also do during the time that I do the glute bridge, I position my feet differently. So my 4 sets of 20, the first set, my feet are positioned straight out, just like this. Now the second set, I'll position my feet outwards. The third set, I'll position my toes coming in and my heels out, and then back on the fourth set, my feet will be straight again. And if you do that, this was a tip that I learned from a PT, the guy that I'm doing my personal trainer's course with. If you position your feet in different angles, you hit different muscles in your bum. So you'll be able to get the outer, the inner and the mid-range of all of your muscles. So try, if you're going to do a glute bridge, lift your bum up but put your feet in different positions, and you'll soon feel that you get different muscles in your butt. And that will help to build a lovely big round firm bum, which is that's the craze right now. Everyone's loving big butts, so go for that and do the glute bridges. So they're the bits that I love to do. Now, the other machines, there's a lot. There's cables that you can use. You can use cables to do a squat if you're not too sure of doing a free weight. You can go on to it's called the abductor machine. Now, I don't use it as it should do, because what you should do is sit down and you should squeeze the muscles and bring the legs in and out, in and out. But I actually stand up on there, and you may have seen videos of these on YouTube of women doing them in the gym, but I tend to stand on the machine, I squat over it, and then I push my legs out, and that gets the outer part of my bum. That really gets the outer part of my bum and the outer part of where you get your saddlebags. And I found that doing that really helps my saddlebags. So that is the abductor machine, and when I get chance, I will put a video of a gym workout. I will put some bits in there that you can see that I do at the gym, just so you can see what I do switch up with when I get chance to. I don't tend to go to the gym that much anymore. I don't have the time, my husband works, I don't have the child minding for my little girl, so I don't really tend to go to the gym as much. It tends to be more of home workouts. So for me at home, I have found that HIIT workouts really, really help my legs, because in my HIIT workouts that I do, there's a lot of squat jumps, there's a lot of lunge jumping, there's a lot of leg movements, all helping to build and burn that fat. So I found that I have a lot of fat on my legs to go, and the burning the fat with the HIIT has really helped to change them. So give that a go. If you're at home, if you don't have time to go to the gym, 10-minute HIIT in the morning, 10-15-minute HIIT in the morning really helps you. Now, tomorrow's video is going to be an example of a HIIT workout that I do at home, so you get to see what kind of things that I do. You'll get to see the squat jumps, you'll get to see the lunge jumps, you'll get to see all of those plyometric moves that I do, and it's literally 10 or 15 minutes that I do in the morning, so that really helps. So if you're starting out, you want to start with basic moves, so your squats and your lunges first. Start with those, and then you can go into skater lunges, which I do like. They do get the bum a lot as well. But I've found that I always refer back to basics. I always go back to doing my squats, doing the lunges, no matter how many new machines there are, or how many things that I've seen on the internet, how many things I've seen on YouTube, how many things I've seen on Instagram to give a go. I always try them, but I always go back to basics. I love a good squat. I love it, and I can really get everything kicking in. So give them a go, give a squat a go, give a good lunge. And I have put on Fat Girl Fit Mum website, there is a post about squatting, there's a post about lunging, just all about how to get your form right. Because like I said, if your form isn't right, then you're not going to hit the muscles and you could cause an injury. So you need to get your form correct. But have a look at the posts that I've done, have a read of them, and try getting yourself squatting at first. You'll be surprised, if you've never done a squat before, just how much you'll feel it the day after. In fact, it's normally 2 days after that you feel the pain. But the pain is good. Embrace the pain, enjoy the pain, know that you've worked hard when you do it. And if you are a woman who has big legs, embrace them, enjoy them, love your big legs. You know that the thigh gap isn't there anymore. It's no longer a big thing. We're now embracing bigger thighs, and they look amazing. So if you have got them, brilliant. If you're a girl with smaller legs but you want to build them, you want to tone them, I salute you, because you've got a brilliant starting block. You've got a starting block where you can really build muscle. You can really build some definition. You can build a shape to your legs. So start off simple, and then gradually get yourself up to the point where you're doing the bigger compound movements. You're doing the big hack squats. You're doing all of these things that require a lot of effort. But to begin with, start simple. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope it's giving you an insight into some of my favourite leg workouts. Hoping it's giving you a starting point for you as well, somewhere that you can maybe start, and maybe you can start to understand certain leg movements and the certain muscles and bits that you can start kicking in. Try your best. Try your hardest to do these things and never give up. Never beat yourself up if you don't know how to do them. Just keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. I've been through that. I've been the girl who couldn't do a set. I couldn't do a thing. I couldn't lunge. I couldn't squat. I was out of breath doing it all. But now I love leg days. And like I said, my routine tends to be 2 leg days a week out in the gym or at home. So I'll try and fit in 2 leg workouts every single week, just so that I know I'm getting that added bit of bonus onto them. My routine tends to be HIIT every morning and then a bit of weights later in the evening or during the afternoon if I get a chance to. But if I don't kick myself, I don't beat myself up. I do the best that I can do with a 1-year-old running around, but I always make sure I've done something, at least a tiny little bit through the day. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Click like and subscribe and let all of your friends know about Fat Girl Fit Mum, and what I'm here to do is to just help everybody to start on their path of their healthier fitness journey. Again, click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.